getting their done-for-you traffic happening. They're getting their prosperity team systems up and running. They're getting their Pizza Boy systems up and running, and also their iPass systems up and running if they're Black members. And really, what you want to do is you don't just want to rely on your follow-ups doing the work for you, okay? You really want to take control of your list, build the like, trust, and respect with your list. And part of how you do that is by broadcasting to your list every single day. I mean, you can send one message a day. You can even send two. I know of marketers that even send more than two messages. But as long as you send one message a day to your list on top of the follow-ups, that's really all you've got to do. So in regards to what to send to your list, well, you can share your broadcast message for the day. Okay, your blog post message for the day. Whatever your blog post is for the day, if it's relevant, you can share that with your list. You can also create your own emails, okay, when you're ready. If you're not ready yet, not a problem. There is plenty of email swipe to go around. We have 2 hangouts every week where swipe copy is given that you can go ahead and send to your list to invite them. Okay, often I share swipe copy, the prosperity team shares swipe copy, and you can get yourself onto a few leaders lists who are good at email marketing to be able to use their emails to swipe as well. So I'm going to show you how you go ahead and take some swipe copy and give you a few little tips on how to send a broadcast message to your GVO list. It's really, really simple, and a few little tips. Now, today is actually Hangout Day. The Prosperity team has their Hangout, so there was swipe copy provided. The Prosperity team sends an email out letting you know what the copy is. Okay, now all you do is click on the link to get the copy. But the first thing you want to do before you even get into your GVO, you want to get the email ready to go in a text file first, okay? So what I've done, see here, I get my notepad, okay, and I've just gone ahead and copied and pasted the actual swipe email copy and put it in my notepad. And I've made it pretty, you know, I've personalized it for me, you know. So what you want to do is take the email swipe copy, but pretty much to adjust it to suit you. So I'm going here, I've got it here. I'm just going to tidy it up a little bit. So all I'm doing here is just literally enter. I'm hitting shift enter to make it look pretty. You never want them to be too long. Over here, I literally have created a subdomain that goes to my Hangout link. And if you go into the Prosperity Training Center, access the basic area, you will see a video that shows you how to register domains and create subdomains for your links as well. And that's all I've done there. So what I've done is I've just created this text email. And all I'm going to do first is I'm going to copy the body of the email. Okay? You always want to work with text first with GVO. Okay, not the HTML, otherwise it won't copy properly. So here we go. I'm going with text first. I've got it all covered. And then I go Control C to copy it. I use a PC, Mac, it might be different. Okay, then I'm going to go into my GVO. Okay, there's my GVO login page. I'm going to log in. Once you do this a couple of times, you can do this in your sleep. I listen to Inner Circle audios while I do my broadcasting. And I like to send my broadcast messages out in the morning, my time. It's coming on to 9 a.m. I've already sent my message to my Aweber list and stuff, and I'm about to do it now with you on GVO. Okay, so you live in Australia, the best time to send out your messages are early in the morning, our time. So it gets into US-based inboxes in the evening. So you can even schedule it to run if you're not able to do it at that time. Okay, once you're in your GVO, you just go into autoresponders. And mine's over here. It may be in a different area for you. Okay. This is live, people, so we'll just have to be wait. Come on. I live in the country, so sometimes it's a bit slow. Here we go. Come on. There we go. It's going to take me into the autoresponder section there. Okay. All right. Now, over here is where you look at your campaigns. Okay. So if you followed Adam's autoresponder training on how to set up your autoresponders for every sales funnel. Okay. Currently, we have our Prosperity Formula sales funnel. We have our Pizza Boy sales funnel. Okay. If you're an iPass Black member, You also have your iPass one. Okay, at the time of recording this video, the lead capture pages and pre-sale pages are coming, so it's just landing pages available, but soon you'll be able to set up a full campaign for that. So you should be at the stage where you have your campaign set up, you have edited your follow-up messages, and where you go to edit your follow-up messages is in messages. I'll just do this quickly. Okay, you'll see your follow-ups there. You just go to edit and you edit them there to make sure they look okay and look professional. Okay, and you should have tested your systems as well before you get any done for you traffic going. So this training really is for those who are all up and running with their campaigns and are ready to start broadcasting to their list, because they've got some subscribers coming in from their done for you traffic and from their own marketing. Okay, so when you're ready to actually send a broadcast message to your list, all you do is you select your campaign. Now, I've only created one campaign for my prosperity formula system, and that's because I've been using Aweber for years, and I've got my pizza boy, my Aweber. I'm just using mainly Aweber. Okay, so if you are a newbie, keep it simple. Just use GVO. That way you don't have to learn a different autoresponder. Your autoresponder will become your best friend. So it's so important you know how to use it. And once you do, you can do it in your sleep. It's really, really simple. Okay, so you may have a choice of campaigns to choose from, you know, whether you're prosperity formula, pizza boy or iPass, it really doesn't matter, because you'll be able to send a broadcast message and then have it go to every single list. Okay, so you won't have to send 3 different messages. You can just send one and then choose all the campaigns you want it to go to, so all your subscribers get it. Okay, so what you want to do is choose one of your campaigns. I'm going with the prosperity formula here. And then to send a broadcast, you click on send under messages. Okay, send broadcast. Okay, then what you want to do in your campaigns, you want to select the campaign you want it to go through. Okay, if you've got more campaigns, you press control for multiple selection. You'd go control select to they're all black. Okay, so all 3 are black. Then what you want to do, I've already obviously copied my text message. I'm going to go down to my text message. Okay, so this, like if you had typed your own email in your text, say your own email that you're going to send out, what you would do is first put it in the text area, and you want to make sure it's looking nice and pretty and it's copied beautifully there. I don't have to do anything to it because I've already done it in my text doc. Okay, and then all you would do, I'm just going to show you how you would do it if you were doing your own message. You would go into the HTML and control V. Okay, and then from there you will make it look pretty. Okay, you would make it look pretty, and what you might do is select it all. The font's a bit little. A good little tip, what I do is I select paragraph, font family Arial, okay, and font size I like to choose 14 point, okay, so people can see it. All right, and then you can go and make it look pretty. Like see here, that doesn't look that pretty, so I'm just going to fix that up, delete, control shift enter will make it go down one area. Okay, and I'll just make it look pretty. And you might want to, for example, I'll show you now, that link there, you want to hyperlink it in the click here. So here I'd go click here, see that little anchor, insert edit link, you do this. Okay, control V to edit the link, open a new window. I always choose open a new window, then click here for title. Now here's something you need to know. When I insert it in there, you're going to see it hyperlinked. Click here. But I'm going to select it again because what GVO likes to do is play around with it. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. It'll do this weird stuff to track. I don't want any of that because it won't track it properly. So I delete it, put the link in again, control V to put the link again, update. And the second time it will save it properly. This is when only when you're doing it from text and you're doing hyperlinks yourself, you need to worry about that. See, it saved it properly this time. It's the same thing when you add an image. Okay, so say you want to add an image. I'm going to bring one here. Just going to give you a few tips before we go to the broadcast. I use tinypic.com. Okay, See all these images over here? Okay. Tiny Pic is great. You can literally upload an image from your computer and then it'll create a link for it. And you need a link to be able to put images in your GVO. So I'm going to use this one here. I don't even know what it is, but I'm just going to show you because you might want to put your photo in your signature and things like that. Okay. So I'm just going to select this and then Control C to copy, and I'm going to show you what to do with an image. Okay. So I'm just going to go over here. I'm just going to enter. We'll have a little play. Then to add an image, you go here. Okay. So if you wanted to add an image in between your email that you're creating yourself, sometimes you're already given the images, but when you're not, this is what you do. You put image URL in here, and then I literally go to appearance after that, because it's quite big. The dimensions are quite big, so I'm going to just make it where it's not too big. I'll put 300. It'll adjust itself, and then I'll insert and see what it looks like. Okay. Yeah. Right. I might make that a bit bigger. Okay. That's a bit too small. So then I just select it again, insert edit image, and I go back to appearance. I might make it 400. Okay. Update. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's an image about me making 9,000 in a week. Then what you want to do with any image, you want to hyperlink it. Okay, so I might get one of my links. Which one? Normally I'd send them to my join link. Okay, so I select that. Then you want to hyperlink it. Link URL http the winning starts here.biz. That goes to my Empower Network Direct Join page. If you are an ace, click here. Okay. Now I'm going to select this because just like when I hyperlinked a text, it's going to do funny things to my link again. So I'm just going to insert. Okay. Then I'm going to insert edit link again, and you'll see what I mean. See, it does that weird little thing again. So I'm going to select all, delete, type it, copy, paste back the link again fresh, and it should work. Okay, and I'll show you. Still selected. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, so that's 2 little tips there so that you can go ahead and put your photo in your signature. This is more for when you're writing your own emails and doing your own. So always when you're doing your own emails, not using Swipe, first do a text, bring it up here, then here you can make it pretty and add photos and do all of that fun stuff. But now here's the cool thing. Okay, with Swipe emails, often you're given the HTML already. Okay, all right, to give you an example, with a Hangout copy, I've got the HTML here. I'm going to show you. If I send you Swipe copy to use, or you get it from the Prosperity team, it'll look like this. Okay. So what you want to do first, whenever you use Swipe copy, the first thing you want to do is view as plain text to get the text version. Okay, so you can put the text version in there, but then you view as HTML, and then all you do, it's the same basic email that I sent on the text thing. I've already sent it to my Aweber list, Control C. So it doesn't matter if you're using someone's Aweber, you can still do it. You go back into GVO, and all I did was select it, and then I did Control C to copy, then Control V to paste. Okay, so if you're doing that, again, you're going to want to select it all, make it look pretty. Okay, I'm going to show you how you edit it. So you can take someone else's email and do all sorts of things to it. Okay. All right. Now, the key things when you're using someone's Swipe copy is you want to obviously change it, not Cristina Munoz. You will edit, put your name or what have you. Then anything that's hyperlinked, you are going to want to select it, insert edit, and put your link in there. Okay, so you'd remove this, like if I was there, oh no, I need to put my Hangout link, delete, then you'll copy and paste your Hangout link in there, update, then you'll want to again select it and make sure it's saved properly. It has, great, wonderful. That's there. Sometimes it doesn't, like I showed you earlier, so you always want to double check. So you do that through all the links that are there. You'll go ahead and do it. You see, you don't really have to make much changes when you save. Now there, here's what it gets interesting. You always want to have people respond to people. You want your photo, okay? So obviously you're not going to have my photo there. This is where you're going to use Tiny Pick. Pick up a little photo and put your photo in there the way I showed you earlier on how to create an image, okay? So that's what you want to do, okay? And then what you want to do is hyperlink your photo, okay? When it's your photo, I'll show you. You want to hyperlink it to go to your join page, and I always put in the title, work directly with me here, okay, in any of my signature ones, okay. Again, you'll check to make sure it's there. I like to have a little tagline sometimes. Also, I have visit my blog. Lately, I've been putting my Skype. I've saw one of the leaders do it, so I'm just doing it just to see what happens. I never usually do that. And connect with me on Facebook, okay. So when I go visit my blog, okay, I actually hyperlink that link to one of my posts, okay? I don't send them to empowernetwork.com/Cristina Munoz. I just actually send them to one of my latest posts, okay? Connect with me on Facebook. I send them to my Facebook. I don't have a page. You don't have to have a page, okay? I just send them to my Facebook so they can connect with me there. Okay, so that's how you sort of do that. Always good to do that. So you want to make sure you've got that in your follow-ups too, that you've got your name and your little photo of you, and that people can visit your blog and connect with you on Facebook or Skype or what have you. Okay, so then I just go through and edit it all and make sure it all looks pretty. Now, once it's all okay, and I think I've done everything I can to it, it's ready to broadcast. Obviously, I need my subject heading, so I'm going to go and get it. Okay, where's my subject heading? It's up here. You might not be able to see it on the video. There it is. Okay, I'm just going to select it now. Control-C to select. All right, and Control-V. All right, so what I want to do is select it there and there. Now, sometimes if you go a bit over time, it won't let you send, but we'll see how we go. So I'm just going to go now, and am I happy with all of this? Let me check. Yes, I'm happy. And what I actually did with this one is sometimes I like to send the email I sent before. You'll see this when you go to my swipe, so it doesn't really matter. So anyway, just making sure it all looks good. Yep. Okay. Then what I do is I go add. Okay. Now, then you'll have it go into pending broadcasts. Okay, and you're going to have a few actions. You can queue it right away. I would not do that. Okay, first you want to test it. Then you can edit. You want to test it because if it doesn't look right or something's wrong, you can then come back and edit it before you send it out. So I'm going to hit test. I always send a test message to myself first before I send a broadcast out to my list. Okay, you always want to do that so you don't look like a fool if it comes through. Looking funny, and we've all done it. I've done it, so don't feel bad if you have. Now I'm here. I'm just waiting for it to come through. All right, I'm just going to check my spam in case it's gone in there. No. Okay. All right. GVO can sometimes be a bit of a delay. Look at this. I've had 3 kit sales already. Just started promoting it yesterday, so that's pretty cool, isn't it? Kit sales are just amazing. Think about this, guys. Okay, your iPass kit, someone buys it for $9.95. They're going to get the business kit sent to them. Your PBA is going to call them, get them started literally at the 25 and really all in, because that's what the business kits are designed to do, to sell Empower as a whole entire package. So our all-ins are just going to go through the roof with our American recruiting, which is just amazing, and all the work's basically done for you. You've just got to get the kits out the door. So it's very, very exciting. So if you're not a black member yet, you really want to work towards becoming so. But as long as you're up to the 15K formula, you'll be able to get the done for you traffic and drive that traffic to your prosperity team, your prosperity system, or your pizza boy, okay? Cold traffic, send it to your prosperity team. Warm traffic, send it to your pizza boy. When you're broadcasting to your list, any list, you want to mainly use the pizza boy because it's just has so much more information, though if you're a black member, you're going to really want to start using your iPass kit system links as well. So everything's there, and you can work towards absolutely using everything. But a key to getting the conversions will be your broadcasting and following up with your list, okay? The iPass does work a bit different because it's only $10. People just got to get it. Then your PBA, your PBA is going to do the work. It's crazy. Okay, I remember using a system like this, and Chris mentions it that they're not the first to have done it. They saw it done by Herbalife, and I actually, when I first got online, it was in 2001. That was the company I was with, and the upline that I had released a similar system. Okay, we used to sell CDs for $37. It was like a blind offer. The CD would sell the opportunity, and we had a website that sold this CD that we would promote. And we had a training site as well, nothing as sophisticated what we've got here with the prosperity team. And I remember back then, and bear this in mind, this was 12 years ago, okay, we got charged $40 a month to use that system with the CDs, okay? That was 12 years ago. And we used to have to buy our CDs, send the CDs out ourselves, so in charge of all our postal costs and absolutely everything. Okay, and there were no PBAs. What would happen is people would go through the CD if they were interested to put in a survey, and then I'd have to do a sign-up call. Literally hours on the phone, you know. Here, 12 years later, you can become an iPass Black member, okay, boom. You don't have to worry about buying the kits to send out and posting them out. That's all done for you. Okay, plus you've got your PBA that's actually going to call anyone that buys a kit for you, so you're not on the phone having to learn sales skills and everything to recruit people at all. It's all going to be done for you. So, you know, when I saw what Chris and Chris have put together for us at the iPass Black level, my God, the value is astounding, because the system I used, that was powerful back then. I used it to build my Herbalife business. Then it took me 3 years to get to the 10,000 a month level. Okay, so it worked. But my Lord, you know, I was paying 40 a month for something that's not even 2% what we've got here, and having to ship out my own CDs and absolutely everything. So I already know that a system like that works. But what we've got here with the iPass Black system, oh my God, it's like unlike anything I've ever seen before. And as soon as you're an iPass Black member, the minute you've got access to your lead capture pages and pre-sale pages and everything else, you just want to focus on getting kits out the door. That's it. That's all you're going to want to do. Okay, just get kits out the door. Now, at the time of recording this video, we've got the landing pages. You just want to broadcast to your lists about it, okay? And you can go to my archive to get the email that I've sent down, so you can do what I'm teaching you here. Okay, so I'm just talking about this while I'm waiting for the email to come down. So here we go. GVO sent the email, so I'm going to open it up. Display images. Okay, now I'm looking at this and can see this. It's too much spacing here. I'm not happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to have a little look. And what I like to do is also put my cursor over. Does it go to my link? Yes. I always check my links. Yes. Okay, you literally go through everything. Check. You gotta really care about the details here. Does that? Yeah. My link, yeah. You don't have to go and click on everything, but you just want to make sure down the bottom it shows everything. So you just look at everything. But here at the top, you know, I'm not happy with that spacing. So if you notice that, what I then do is I go back into GVO, and then I go edit. Where are we? Edit. This is why it's important that you test. And then you see there's an extra spacing there. So I just delete that space and delete that space. Oh no, that's one there. So we're right. Then I'll go ahead and save it again. Okay. Edit there. Then I'll go ahead and test it again. What I'll do is I'll literally go here, delete. Okay. Pays to be paranoid, people. You want to know? In fact, you want to know how I've made over 330,000 the last, 17, 18, whatever months it is? Because it pays to be paranoid. Okay, I care deeply about my subscribers, because they're real people. Okay, and I want to make sure that the emails I send to them give them value, that I care enough to make sure that everything is in order. Okay, and I can tell you right now, your subscribers will appreciate that if you're not lazy, that if you take the care with the emails that you send them to make sure that they get delivered properly and they look good and they're professional, and you've taken that extra care, it stands out, and you'll actually have more people joining you as a result because they can see that you care about your business. I get onto lists sometimes and I can tell, my Lord, that person never bothered to test their email at all. Okay, links come across wrong. They're in cap. It's all wrong in so many levels, and I feel sorry for that marketer because I know that they don't understand how to build a list and manage a list and build a relationship with our list. And we're so lucky because here with the prosperity team, okay, and here with Empower Network, our products teach you how to do that. Go into lesson 8 and lesson 9 in your 15K formula, and that's all the email marketing secrets you need to know to develop a relationship with your list, the kind of emails to send, how to do it, absolutely everything, including in your masters. Dagan Smith, the king of email marketing, teaches in the masters on how to follow up with your list as well. So we've got access to some of the best list building training within our products to help us. So that's part of why we can, make such extraordinary money so quickly, but you have to plug in and do it and send a broadcast message to your list every day and really care and make sure that your messages go through properly. So what I would do here again is I would literally test it, go through the entire email, edit it as much as I need to until it looks right, and then what I would do is then click Q, and boom, the broadcast message will be sent. Okay, so that's how you go ahead and send a broadcast message. Okay, I've taught you how to hyperlink, I've taught you how to add images and how to make sure your links are in there. Okay, and I've also taught you how to create your own messages. So you also always start off with text. Okay, and then boom, away you go, you won't have any problem. And if you ever have any issues or you need more help, okay, need help, training videos. GVO has training videos on how to use every aspect of it. And if ever you need any extra help on top of that, just go to YouTube. GVO, how do I do this? How do I do that? YouTube there is no need to put techie questions in our Facebook group or what have you, okay, because if you use the videos here combined with YouTube and what's in our prosperity team Facebook group, there's a technical thread there that might answer the questions. You'll be fine, okay, and you'll be sending your broadcast messages like crazy. Keep an eye out for my broadcasts that come out, my swipe, when I do them in our team Facebook group. You'll see them there. In fact, I'll go in here now, our team Facebook group now. Just give me a second. So make sure you're going into our team Facebook group, guys, like our own personal team one. Okay, where am I? Just give me a second, because I often post swipes in there, like any email that sort of gets results for me, I put it in there. So if you're ever lacking idea, you can go and get it. My strength is email marketing. I'm an email marketing queen. I don't mean to be arrogant, but it's true. Okay, I've mastered that skill. I'm getting better all the time, but it's something I love to do and I'm damn good at it. Okay, so feel free to learn from me all you want, because I get the kind of conversions a lot of marketers don't, with not really that much of a list compared to a lot of marketers either. So that's why my lifetime customer value is, it's over 800 now, getting close to 900, even though I haven't really, personally recruited, thousands of people at all. So that's part of how it's my email marketing. I'm very big on building that relationship in the beginning, from the very beginning through when I email my list. And if you do the same thing, you build that relationship in the beginning and that trust in the beginning, well then when people start joining you, you'll find that you'll have more people upgrading with you and so on, because you've already developed that relationship with them in their list, and you're just being yourself and just being you and doing what you can to assist them once they actually join you too, and you're keeping consistent there. So that's why, I send support team emails every day, because I want to see you be as successful as possible. And really the basics are simple. If you can master how to broadcast your list every day, as I've shown you, focus on adding value. Remember that You're emailing people with hopes and dreams. Your job is to give people hope, to inspire people, and to share your story, and to share where you're going, and to share what's helped you, and to really add value as much as you can. And while you're learning how to create your own emails to send to your list, you can swipe other people's emails, leverage the success of others to help you, use the Hangouts that we have, get plugged in, and you'll always have content to send every single day. So you'll see here, like if you scroll down the team Facebook group, I do post there. Well, there's a lot of activities. Haven't been in there. Get in there. You'll see me post it. Where is it? There's one. Okay, there's one that converted for me, that I've done for you traffic. So you can always go there and get some swipe copy. Okay, so that's it. I hope this training helped you. Feel free to watch it as much as you need to. Feel free to share this with your teams. Okay, and let's everybody be broadcasting every day, because the key to marketing with the done for you traffic, Adam told me, you can expect a 30% conversion, meaning around 500 clicks, 30% of those people will get onto your list. Okay, so if you're driving that done for you traffic to your prosperity team system, which is what I would do, I'm testing both. I'm finding I'm getting more into my prosperity team system. It works better with cold traffic. Then your job is to convert that traffic. Okay, it's converting sales. And how you do that is through your follow-up, through your broadcasting. The iPass system is a bit different. It's only a $10 decision, okay? It'll be easier to convert sales there, and then the PBA will take over from you from there. So black members, as soon as you're able, get your iPass systems running and then get your traffic to that, okay? But in any case, you still want to broadcast to your list every single day, and you can share. Like sometimes I share my pizza boy funnel, I might share my prosperity team video, I might share my Empower Network loophole video, or now my success kits. You can share variety. People like to know there is variety. They've got a lot to use that will help you stand out too, because you're not just marketing one main sales video all the time. So I'm excited for you. Let's get lots of kits out the door. Okay, let's use what's in place here. Let's make the most of the done for you traffic, broadcast every day, and I'll be seeing you up on the leaderboards, and I'll be seeing you taking screenshots of your results and all sorts of things real soon too. So I hope this helps. And again, feel free to share this with your team. I appreciate you, and feel free to watch this as much as you need to. Take care.